Well, most people who experience a cardiac arrest do need that response right away, and that means learning CPR. They might not get it right away, and that could possibly lead to
Makes
a
a
huge
huge difference if you got someone there that knows what they're doing. That's why Julia Dangerfield from the American Heart Association is here to show us how to do hands-only CPR. So thank you for being here.
Yeah,
guys.
Lifesavers, your hands. Yep. So in 2009, the American Heart Association did away with the breath, and now we just want to keep that heart beating. You are that person's heartbeat until help arrives.
Wow.
So now we do hands only. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to point to someone in a park, wherever you see an adult or a teen go down. You're going to point someone to call 911. If there isn't anyone around, call 911 before you start your life-saving efforts.
That's important too, because sometimes in emergency situations, everyone's so, oh my gosh, what should we do? What should we do? But then they forget. You need to call 911 to get help out here.
So that's your first thing, is get someone to help. Make sure that you're getting help, professional help on the way. And then you're gonna check your person. Are you okay? Obviously, they're probably not okay. And so then we are gonna start our hands-only CPR.
Okay.
So you take your dominant hand, I'm right-handed, and you're gonna get the heel of your hand here, and you're gonna lock your arm, and right in the middle of their chest. And, you know, there is a possibility that you could potentially break ribs, but it's better than doing nothing. You are saving their life. And you can go to the beat of a song. So if you wanted to do Staying Alive, it goes, staying alive, staying alive.
Nice.
Staying alive, staying alive. And you do that until help arrives.
Oh, really?
Did you get all that?
Yeah. Come on, Chris.
So like
until
I said,
help arrives?
Yeah. Yep. So you just
so
keep on doing it because you are their heartbeat.
I think I need to.
You got to make it click. There you go.
Wow, that's like a
You
lot
guys got it.
harder though than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. So every year, about 350,000 people are having a cardiac arrest outside of a hospital setting. Most of those happen in a home, and less than half of those people are getting the help that they need. A lot of people don't step in because they think that they might hurt or injure the person. And like I said, there is a possibility that you might break their ribs, but it's better than saying, I should have done something. At least you did something until help arrives.
If you are maybe at home with a loved one, you notice they aren't responding to you, what do you do then? Because you can't always find someone to help call 911.
Well, thankfully in 2018, most of us have cell phones that have speaker. So definitely call 911 and turn it on speaker and set it next to your loved one and start. I mean, hands-only CPR, at least you're doing something and you've started the process, and that person on the phone can help walk you through other things that you might need to be doing until help arrives.
So this one obviously clicks, which makes it, easy to know what you're doing, but you don't have that in a real person. So how do you figure out where exactly your hand should go? Does it matter?
So it's in the middle of the sternum, and you're gonna feel the bone there. And so, yep, right in your upper chest there. And you're gonna need to pump pretty hard. So this is a good indication of how hard you need to push. Because, if you didn't have that to click, you would just kind of do it softly. So you really need to be hard with your push. And there's not really a great indicator on a person. Obviously, we're not gonna hear a click. But again, if you're pushing hard and you're getting to that point of where it's bouncing back, then you should be doing.
Was it a lot harder than you thought? Like when I started, I was like, oh, and then.
I've done CPR training before, but my training, I was telling you, was so long ago that I used to remember when you walk up to them, you ask them, are you okay? You appoint someone to call 911, and then you're supposed to listen for the breath, tilt the head back, breathe into them twice. But as you said, now it's just hands-free. The breathing part's not even important anymore.
Right, because if you stop pumping their heart, then their heart stops pumping. So if you're doing the breath, then we're not working on their heart continuing to beat. So like I said, you are their heartbeat until help arrives.
I like the other song. So she did Survive, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear the other
Crazy
song we
in
did?
Love by Beyonce. Got me looking so crazy right now. Love got me looking so crazy right now. So any song that you're comfortable with, that'll get you into a beat. And then you might have to do this for 5 full minutes.
Really?
Yeah, and until help arrives. So you're gonna get tired, and but like I said, it's better to do something than to not do anything and save a life.
Well, that's got to be. I mean, the adrenaline running through you, and you're like, come on, come on.
Yep.
But I think at least if you're doing that in your head, or else I know too, like the dispatchers are really great about counting with you. 1, 2, 3, for, you know, they'll help you kind of stay on beat, they'll help you keep going until that help can arrive, because it really is important that we're doing it all the way through until someone else can come there.
Yeah, like I said, less than half of people are getting life-saving methods, you know, so it's better to do something than to wish, you know, you would have done something. And
do you have any classes coming up or anything, or?
You know, you can always go to heart.org, and there are schedules there and places in Fargo where you can go and get trained on hands-only CPR. You can also actually watch a 90-second video online that reiterates everything that we just learned. Obviously, if you want to be certified, you'd have to go to a class, but if you just want to kind of learn the basics, you can go right online and watch the video.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you said it was heart.org?
Yep,
heart.org. Check it out.
My person's surviving.
Keep going.
It's living.
Go. All right, stay with us. Much more coming up right after this.